up by Gobert.
Gobert knows his strengths on offense and plays to him well.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
Now here's Beal. Back to O'Neal. Pass to Booker. Just 5 to shoot. Inside. Durant. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
McDaniels gets a wide open look. Off target from outside. It's stolen by Edwards. Here's DiVincenzo. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Shot fake leads to a trip to the line for DiVincenzo. Nice move.
This is his first free throw of the game. Free throw drops for DiVincenzo. You know, Clark, when you take a look at how these teams play, is it fair to expect a slower pace of the game?
I certainly think so, partner. I mean, both teams are extremely disciplined. They're not really interested in going up and down in a windshield wiper fashion. They value taking care of the ball and playing in the half court.
Now, here's Bull. Pass to Plumlee. It's tipped. Here's Jones. And there's the drive. And it's in there.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's McDaniels. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Three-point field goal.
If you want the title of 3-and-D player, you've got to make threes. McDaniels has really worked on that shot.
Picked by Lee. Randall with the block. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's McDaniels. Finished off the break. McDaniels got 5.
Getting the ball to somebody ready to stroke it. Selfless play by Edwards there.
On the wing, Jones. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Bull inside. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Shot from the wing. Jones, no luck. The Timberwolves with a quick start to this game. And with this score of the Suns, you know, Greg, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for them.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well.
Here's Plumlee over Gobert. No good, unable to end this run. Randall with the bucket.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
On the wing, Lee. Allen inside. Out to Lee. Gobert with the block.
No surprise Gobert sent that shot back.
Lets it go with the 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert continues to embrace the challenge of elite rim protection. He said competition is what it's about. Sometimes I'm going to get dunked out, and sometimes I'll get the block. But I'm not going to stop coming and doing what I do. I'll be there every time. Kevin?
David, just like you. Thanks so much. Nobody near Allen. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. It's Allen on the wing. Off target from three-point range. Timberwolves leading by 12. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the
I
offensive.
can't fucking
Tell you
make
what,
it.
forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Randall no good. And here are the Suns now. Pass to Lee. Allen outside. Here's Bull. Randall with the block. So as we end the first quarter, already at double-digit
Two
ball game.
buckets.
Timberwolves ahead.
1 quarter,
leading
2
by
buckets.
14.
1
Let's
quarter,
take a
2
quick break now,
buckets.
and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooters.
To the middle. Here's Dunn. And Dunn with the slam.
Outstanding execution. Good job working the ball inside.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Timberwolves leading by 12. And here is DiVincenzo. Outside Edwards. Edwards shooting fearlessly from the arc.
Well, Edwards looking almost automatic there. Didn't wait too long to put that shot up.
Anthony Edwards is a classic two-guard, Clark, a spectacular player. What has impressed you most about his development?
Well, he's got a great body. He had it when he got into the league after just 1 year of college. Tremendous basketball body, strength and length and bounce. Now he's worked on refining his skill. I think the biggest thing that's impressed me is not only his work ethic, but his poise. He's not a guy that plays frantically. He plays with intentionality and purpose, and that's a tough thing to do when you've got his athletic ability and you're as young as he is.
The shot's good from DiVincenzo.
Well, DiVincenzo knows how to create for himself, finds an opening and quickly takes advantage.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
To the left wing. Back to Edwards. The three-pointer off the mark. Suns trail by 12. Here he goes. Micic can't hit. Here's the three. It's hauled in by Dunn.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Iguodala, no good. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. Minnesota shooting their third free throw shot of the game. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
Booker the bounce pass. Right side, Beal. Rebound, Minnesota. Three-pointer, Randall. Hits it from three-point range. Randall's got 5 points so far.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And great recognition there in the pick and roll. Beal usually able to make the right play.
There's always a surprise in there, Clark, in the offseason. Let's go back to 2022. That offseason, the Timberwolves going all in on Rudy Gobert.
Basically, Kevin, they traded 5 firsts plus a bunch of good players for Gobert. It was derided at the time, and I can understand why, but Rudy's defense has taken them to another level, and he's actually been a little better offensively than people thought he would be.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, despite suffering a first-round sweep in last season's playoffs, Suns front brass remains confident that they were mere inches from where they needed to be to compete for a title, emphasizing that chemistry is built over time and through the fire. The hope is, with another year to coalesce, this team will be ready for a deeper run. Kevin?
Well, we've got the names. They've got a big coach now coming in. All right, D.A., thank you. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Minnesota leading by 15. Steps back and fires. The rebound by Richards. And here's Phoenix. Durant inside. That shot misses. An even 3-on-3 break. For three, Edwards. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display. Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Sinks the triple. McDaniels got 14 points for the game.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
For three, Durant. Again, Durant missing. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. The long.
You cheating, dog. You fucking cheating. You fucking cheating, bro.
Distance three is buried. DiVincenzo's got a pair of triples in the second now for Minnesota. And so it's Minnesota finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll return shortly. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Randall. And now Minnesota on the fast break.
Oh, watch out. Whoa, come on now. Woo. Throw it down.
And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen.
And, fellas, he pulled it off to perfection.
And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Back to Jones. Pass to Plumlee. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Releases from 15. Connects. The jumper drops.
Great decision by Bol. At 7-2, he's got a view that very few have.
Greg in the process to bring in all their stars. The Suns don't have a lot of ways to add players in the near future.
Yeah, they don't control their draft picks for the next few years. That was part of the price for Beal and Durant. They'll have to be very shrewd to add rotation pieces to help them win.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. And Edwards launches it from deep. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. Durant for three. Good. A nice assist from Booker. KD's got 5 points so far.
Well, Durant's reputation at the arc is solid, and good reason for that. He's a consistent sniper.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. And Phoenix making a change here.
Coming onto the floor for your Suns, number 11.
Now Richards. Scoreless thus far. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. And the Timberwolves tack on two more.
And that was a confident shot. Love when Edwards just rises up and fires off the dribble.
Durant, good. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Randall no good. Phoenix with the ball. Here's Bol. Count it.
Not too many can match up with Bol in close.
Now here's DiVincenzo. 11 points in the game. Down low. Pass to Randall. Now McDaniels lets the three fly. No good that time. Here's Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
And getting physical with his play. Booker just attacking the hoop.
GA, when we think about Devin Booker's scoring ability, he always has been ahead of the curve.
The youngest player ever to score 70 in a game, amongst the youngest to get to 10,000 points. Booker is on a historic scoring pace.
Here's McDaniels. And Bol sends it back. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. To the left side wing. McDaniels with the ball. He's got 14. 4 on the shot clock. Outside for Randall. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. KD, that's for 2. Rebound, Minnesota. Here's Edwards. Driving to the basket. And Edwards slams it in.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
Durant inside. Pass the Bol. And Richards has it in the corner. Stolen by McDaniels. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Poked away. And now Beal pushing it up, and no one back to stop him. And finished off by Beal.
And I'm sorry, but the D's got to know where Beal is at all times, especially when he's leaking out in transition.
DiVincenzo gets the bucket. Here's Bol. And the dunk by Bol.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg, with that emphatic slam.
And, guys, that'll get his heart rate up a little bit. I can tell you that. Watch out. He can be a dangerous player when his motor is revved up that way.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. This has been a one-sided matchup, and I don't... And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Timberwolves leading by 22. Pass to McDaniels. Randall outside. For three, Edwards. Rebounded by Allen. And it's Jones with the ball for Phoenix. Here's Lee outside to the paint. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Here's Dunn. Here's Plumlee. Kicks it out to Allen. And it's Dunn in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. Fast break, Minnesota. A 3 for DiVincenzo. Phoenix grabs the miss to the inside. Back to Plumlee. Pass to Jones. On the mark with the 15-footer. Jones has got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Suns. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Pass to McDaniels. Wide open. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. 16 points for Jaden McDaniel. Now here's Plumlee. Back to Lee. Plumlee with the screen. Allen left side. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. For three, Edwards. Offensive rebound. Pass to DiVincenzo. Three-pointer, Randall. Drains the three-pointer. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issues defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Looked to me like just a frustration foul. It really kind of sums up the game they're having in general.
And the Suns call time. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. A steal. Here's Bol. Pass to Iguodaro. Outside for Beal. Booker outside. KD on the wing. Phoenix no good that time either.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
DiVincenzo with it. And here's Edwards from the arc. Nailed from three-point land.
Three-point field goal.
Edwards got 10 points in just the second half. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here. With me tonight are analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. And it's the Warriors to start out. Pass to Curry. Now here's Green. Here's Moody. Jackson Davis down low. Nifty move. Rips him the dunk off the timely pump fake.
That's the kind of head fake that'll give a guy whiplash.
He sells it all the way, right? Highly effective. Now here's Durant. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
At his size, KD is able to see the floor so well, and it helps him make passes just like that.
Curry looking it over to the paint. Here's Jackson Davis. Outside for Green. Moody on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Curry from deep three-point land. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. Ever since Phoenix changed ownership, they've been all in on winning now, Richard.
They've traded a lot of picks away and young talent to assemble a team of superstars. Some of the best shooters in the history of this league. And they were willing to go deep into the luxury tax to sustain it.
Inside. Here's Richards. Nice move. Warriors with the rebound.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Curry with it. Outside for Green. The three is up. Kevin Durant with a rebound. And it's Trayce Jackson-Davis with a foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Now here's Beal. It's Booker on the wing. Over Green. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Draymond Green.
And Booker is so active on offense, which really forces the D to add with aggression at times.
And the Warriors make some changes. And when you look back at the 2023 draft, the Warriors got great value out of their picks.
Yeah, I mean, they got Podziemski with the 19th pick, a versatile player who impacts the game at both ends. They also got Trayce Jackson-Davis late in the second round. And he is a fundamentally sound big man with great upside.
Pass to Podziemski. Clock at 6. Richards with it. Payton covering. And Durant with the big finish.
Oh, absolutely aggressive move by Durant, taking it right to the hole with authority.
Down low. Outside Payton. Pass to Kuminga. Back to Payton. To stop the drought. Kevin Durant with a rebound. Phoenix leading by 4. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. As you can imagine, the team spent much of their practice preparing for Devin Booker. Coach said there's no great way to defend him. He can beat you at the rim from mid-range, well beyond the arc as well. And on top of all that, he creates for others. Brian?
Thank you for that, Allie. Here's Curry. Excellent D there from Booker. Pass to Durant. Off target at the rim. Golden State with the ball. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Green up top. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Outside Curry. Launches it. And it's Phoenix with a rebound.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Well, Richard, with the relocations and the floor he covers, Curry is still an anomaly with his conditioning.
Oh, he's got an off-season program that would make other NBA stars tap out, including myself. His conditioning is amongst the best of all time. It wears on you as a defender.
Jones misses. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
And Durant gets it to go.
Inside, Durant's scoring instincts take over, helping him find a path to that difficult shot.
Outside Moody, looking to end the run. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Booker. He can't hit that time. Nice D from Moody. Outside Curry. from deep three-point range. And the Warriors with another three.
Even a half-court shot is a good shot for Curry. That's how good of a shooter he is.
Outside Booker. Knocks it loose. And here they go on a free run to the bucket. The three from Curry. No luck on that one. For three, Durant. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Suns ahead, up by 3. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And a breakdown here, guys, of the hustle stats for Phoenix.
Showing their energy so far, sprinting up and down the floor, getting out in transition and taking advantage.
Jones misses. Warriors trail by 3. Well, the last few years, Richard, the Suns have had some all-time greats, but this is Devin Booker's team.
No doubt, drafted in 2015. Book's been here his entire career. His first few seasons, the team was, let's just say they were rebuilding, but Devin stayed loyal and enjoyed some stellar seasons since then.
Allen can't get it to go.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line. Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Suns are going for it. All-star guard Devin Booker said everybody here is on the same page. We're in win-now mode. We want excellence. We know it's not going to be easy, but when you give up that much, we're trying to win this year and years to come. Brian, this front office has been aggressive.
They are all in, Allie. Thank you. Right side, Kuminga. Nails the 16-footer. Kuminga's gotten 4 this quarter.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Doubled by Kuminga. Pass to O'Neal. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Warriors trail by 6. Some room here for Jones. Again, the Suns good for 2.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
Back to Payton. The 3-ball. Plumlee pulls down the board. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the Suns. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game.
Changing ends quickly. Scoring before the defense can set up. They've been doing it all game.
Yeah, and that's made a huge difference. They're making the most of the chances on the break. Transition buckets decide more games than people think.
And again, no good by Golden State. And it's Phoenix's ball. Big run right now for him. 11-2. And Allen gets it to go. Well, Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint. But if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside.
4-3. Beal's shot is off. Warriors trail by 12. Outside heel. Here's post. It's Podziemski on the wing. Outside Payton. 6 to shoot. Outside Kuminga. Lets the 3 fly. Phoenix grabs the miss. They swipe it. Podziemski with it. Picked up by Allen. Pushing it up now. And the finish on the break with the slam.
Oh, excellent work in transition. Pushing the ball up the floor like that helps you find easier shots.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. substitutions. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 13-4 run. That Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, BA, from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
Outside Booker. Pass to Dunn. 5 to shoot. Here's Plumlee. Outside for Booker. 3-pointer. Devin Booker for 3.
At the arc, Booker is pretty efficient. This man can hurt you from downtown if you're not careful.
Now Butler. Still no points. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Jackson Davis misses.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And here's Curry. From downtown. And it's Devin Booker with a rebound. And the Suns pushing it up now. Here's Dunn. And that's not going to go. And so it's Phoenix in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. We'll be right back after this word. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Pass to Durant. Here's Dunn, guarded by Payton. Oh, stolen by Payton. Back to Podziemski. From the arc. And it's Phoenix with a rebound.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Richard, it comes as no surprise that Golden State is routinely at the top of the league for made threes.
That's how this team has been constructed. They are custom built to rain threes on you, and we've seen it be very, very effective.
Outside heel. To the inside. Looney. Out to heel. Spins. Here's Payton. Offensive board. To the middle. Here's Looney. Back to Kuminga. Pass to Payton. To the paint. With the clock winding down. And Kuminga throws it down.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Here's Booker. Book knocks it down.
They try to make things hard for Booker inside, but he has the moves to get around that contest.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
To the left wing. Here's Kuminga. Ooh, Durant with some nice D. Phoenix leading by 15. Booker no good. Outside Podziemski. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Oh, unreal play to take on the contact and get it to go.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Hield has bounced around for a while now, but he's still a deadly shooter, Richard.
Hield is the definition of a shooter for hire. He's a mercenary. When he's on the floor, he's looking to pull up from deep. That's what he's paid to do. He's been an elite shooter his whole career.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, Kevin Durant steadily climbing up the top 10 of the all-time scoring list. He said, I've been in the league for half of my life now. It's a blessing to be playing on this platform and doing what I love to do. I just want to continue to keep putting in good work and keep adding to what I already did.
One of the greats, Allie. Thank you. Looney. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. And the Warriors make some changes. Phoenix leading by 14. Pass to Durant. Back to Booker. The kick to Durant. Curry with a steal. Butler with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. Curry with it. Puts up a deep three. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
So challenging to guard in pick and rolls. Curry excels at exploiting the defense in these sets.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for the Suns. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And stolen by Green. Here's Moody. Moses Moody up strong for the jam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Pass to Durant. Outside Booker. Beal with it. Shot clock at 5. The Suns need to get off a shot. Here's O'Neal. Good work defensively by Jackson Davis. Warriors trail by 9. Here's Green. And Durant with the block.
And for all the attention his offense gets, never question Durant's ability at the defensive end.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Outside, Green. Tries again. Curry's shot is off. Phoenix leading by 9. And 1:01 left to play in the third quarter here. Now Richards lets it go from deep. Jackson Davis grabs a miss. Here's Green. Kevin Durant pulls it in. And so it's Phoenix with it. Left side O'Neal. Beal outside. Pass to Richards. Back to Beal. From the high post. He can't get that one to fall.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Green, a screen. Jackson Davis with it. Green with the ball. Booker defending. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Mason Plumlee, Grayson Allen, Tyus Jones.
Three-pointer, Beal, and that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Phoenix with a 9-point.
The Suns, 33.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Warriors trail by 9. Now here's Payton. Pass to post. Plumlee brings the double. Out to the right wing. Here's Podziemski. Rebounded by Dunn. The Suns on offense. Here's O'Neal. Misses the baby hook. Here's Podziemski. Outside heel. Here's Post. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
That's just smart basketball right there. Finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point in the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
An important 2-point, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Mike Budenholzer said to the team. Despite the lead, Coach was stern with the guys, mentioning to the team, do not let up. I've seen some big comebacks in this league, and this is not over. An interesting message. B.A.?
Thanks for that, Allie. Jones misses.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation.
So it's the Warriors now. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it. You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
Here's Payton. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for them. That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
They set a pick to the inside. And it's stolen by Plumlee. Booker with it. Payton covering. Pass to Plumlee. Back to O'Neal. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Shot clock at 6. Back to Allen. Jones from outside. It's kept alive. Outside Booker. Pass to Allen. Outside Jones. Now Booker. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist. And the Suns lead by 7.
Instantaneous offense. Booker gets the hot pass and quickly has that shot in the air.
We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Pass to Jones. And a miss there on the triple.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Outside Curry. Down low. Now here's Butler. Pounded by Beal. And it's hammered home by Green.
Oh, what a cinch for the moment. Green, big time bucket.
Left side Durant. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Pass to Booker. 6 to shoot. Ooh, you see how dangerous Booker can be.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
Outside Moody. And here's Curry. Takes the 3. Money. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
When it is crunch time and you've got Stephen Wardell Curry, the game plan is simple. Get him the ball.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And the second of 2 is good. And that increases the lead to 6.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
Anything other than a make is game over. This is where you lean on your stars to get you to the finish line.
Got a piece of it. Dunn outside. Outside Booker. Beal outside. Releases. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. 19 seconds left to play in the fourth. Jackson Davis misses. Outside Booker. Offensive rebound. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. Trace Jackson Davis picks one up.
Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That pretty much do it.
From deep three-point land. No good there. So Phoenix wins it. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll talk to Allie LaForce, who's on the sidelines as well. And it's the Mavericks to start out. Washington drives in. Here's Gafford. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. Grant, looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah. This should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
Turner, no good. Irving looking around. Pass to Gafford. Back to Irving. 6 to shoot. Davis a screen. Fires from 14. And Irving gets it to go.
Able to strike from mid-range and all over the court. The versatility of Kyrie's offensive game, top shelf.
Let's send it to Allie LaForce, who caught up with head coach Jason Kidd. Allie?
He said one person we cannot overlook is Tyrese Halliburton. He said the guy has major impact on the game, even when he's not scoring, which he usually is. He sets the tempo for the team. He can defend, rebound, pass the ball. Kid's got it all. Guys?
Great work, Allie. Thanks. You know, Clark, 2024 saw Anthony Davis make his return to the All-Star game.
And really, B.A., such a pleasure to see him back on the court, healthy and producing. That's not been an issue. The issue has been him being hurt and not being able to be on the court. But he's a perennial all-star when he's healthy and playing and doing exactly what he's done throughout his career at both ends, be a dominant center.
Now here's Gafford. There's the triple. Indiana with a rebound. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Halliburton looking over the floor. Halliburton on the wing. Here's Nesmith. And that one is stuffed right through.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Siakam for 3. Offensive rebound, Pacers. Pass to Turner. Halliburton for 3. Washington grabs the miss.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
Back to Gafford. Outside Irving. And here is Thompson. He's guarded by Nembhard. Clock at 6. Davis a screen. Here's Irving. Misses off the left iron.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Here's Nembhard. Washington grabs the miss.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
Ooh, it's Kyrie Irving with a sensational play. Irving's got 7 points.
Irving's so good and crafty at being able to get things done with a high percentage shot inside.
You know, when you think about how the Mavs play defense, so much depends on how they defend the point of attack. They've got great rim protection and rotations, but if they aren't stopping penetration, it's tough. Turner can always wow you with a highlight play, but Clark, he's gotten better at the small things as well.
Yeah, I agree with you 100% there. He can shoot the 3. He's always been an elite shot blocker from the day he stepped foot in the NBA. An excellent screener, but he has added small pieces to his total game in the little areas. And, you know, because Turner is such a good free throw shooter for his position, defenses really can't send him to the line too often. He'll make them pay.
There's the screen. Here's Prosper. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field. Yeah, this is how impactful Mathurin can be in close. He loves jamming it home.
Dallas leading by 6. Down low. Here's Lively. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Siakam outside. Knocked away. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Lively. The Pacers pull it in.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Back to Nembhard. Pass to Turner. Siakam outside. On the wing, Nembhard. It's Siakam with the drive. And then Siakam with the jam.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
And that concludes the
Pacers.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And when you consider how Dallas is doing, guys, your thoughts?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
Toppin, left side. Outside Nesmith. On the wing, Mathurin. From the arc. Back to Toppin. Tries again. That one goes. Count it. Toppin's got his first points in this one.
And I'll tell you, Mathurin's passing game has a solid foundation. Now, hopefully, it continues to grow here.
4-3. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Exum. No made baskets yet. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Back to Lively. 6 on the shot clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot.
Love to see Mathurin upping the intensity on D, getting right up on his man and really bothering his shot.
Nesmith's shot is off.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Lively with it. Now guarded by Bryant. Pass to Prosper. Dinwiddie outside. Here's Prosper. Nesmith covering. From outside the arc. Marshall with the bucket. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
And, you know, even though he's not a lights-out shooter from deep, the defense still has to be more aggressive there.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Pacers love to push it up. Tyrese Halliburton said it's our biggest strength. Teams don't want to run with us. They know when you play us, have your trap shoes ready, especially if you're coming off of a back-to-back or you have a packed schedule. You do not want to see us. Brian, they have their identity.
No doubt about that, and it starts with him. And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Looking at lineups around the league, Grant, seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, B.A. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
And Bryant gets it to go.
Yeah, put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Davis, a screen. Pass to Gafford. Outside for Irving. With the floater. Halliburton with some nice D. And Halliburton has got the ball here for the Pacers. Here's Nembhard. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton. And now it's a 5-point Indiana lead.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
From the high post. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Irving's got 9.
Never lacking confidence. Zero hesitation from Kyrie there.
Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
Pass to Irving. A minute 37 left in the first half of this game. Off target at the rim. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Pacers.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
Well, Clark, talking about Benedict Mathurin, he's another great young Canadian player.
Yeah, they've got a ton of them coming from north of the border, PA. I mean, Mathurin, you got R.J. Barrett, SGA, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, at this point, you could probably fill a couple of rosters with high-level players that come from Canada.
And the Pacers making a change here. Indiana leading by 4. Over to the left wing. And here's Turner from the arc. Gets the 3-ball to go.
Really like it when Turner squares up from outside because he's got a sweet stroke, and because of his size, hard for defenders to get to the shot, and it also stretches the floor, which is good for his team.
There's Nesmith with the 3. Another 3 for Indiana.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's going to make you pay.
Pass to Thompson. Will it go? Here's Washington. Back to Davis. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. The Mavericks making a switch here. Dallas shooting their first free throw in this game. And the free throw, no good. Well, Clark, the first 9 years of his career, he played mostly power forward. But over the last 3, Anthony Davis playing a lot of center.
And I think his game has become more focused on staying in the paint, which is where he's dominant. He's added tons of strength over the years. He's using that to his advantage. He's always been one of the special players in the league, in my opinion. And he's still one of the top 15 guys in the league for sure.
And here's Siakam for 3.
That infinite wingspan of Davis is on full display there.
And that'll fire up your team. Great defensive play at one end and instant offense at the other.
Pass to Nesmith. Fires from deep. They get the rebound. Siakam left side. Second shot opportunity. Now Turner. Floats one up. And so it's the Indiana Pacers leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. They've been very effective from the three-point line. That's the key for them so far. And don't go far. We'll be right back. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Pacers leading by 6. Out to the wing. And here's Toppin from the arc. That shot missing.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Tries the spin move. Here's Hardy. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
Pass to Christie. To the inside. Gafford. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. And if you're looking for identifiable team mascots, Clark, some say the Mavericks champ, the horse, is near the top of the list.
Yeah, he does get after it. Also, the Mavs man. Dallas is rolling out a couple of iconic figures to keep that crowd on fire.
Powell now with a steal.
Not a smart pass, and he knows it. Got to disguise your intentions better than that.
And the dunk by Gafford.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
And that's a foul called on T.J. McConnell. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, Miles Turner, the 11th pick by the Pacers in 2015 for much of his career with the team. He's endured the trade rumors. He said, I've still got PTSD from that, but I wanted to be here in Indy. And last season, a renegotiation of his contract, giving him an extension and a raise. Brian, he is locked in as their starting center.
Yeah, it would appear so, Allie. Thank you. Pass to Hardy. Here's Christie. He's scoreless. Just 4 to shoot. Fires the 3. And it's Gafford missing. Indiana leading by 5. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Goes up on the wing. They get it back. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Second half of play here. We're just under 2.5 minutes past. Pass to Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. Oh, 2 physical points for Halliburton.
That shot by Halliburton, not easy. Taking the hit and still finishing the play.
And you think about the value Andrew Nembhard provides. Clark, he really excels at running the offense.
He's the quintessential point guard, P.A. Has a great feel for setting up his teammates for what they're trying to get done. Plays with tremendous pace and great confidence. Typically doesn't over-dribble and is unafraid of any moment.
The kick out to Edwards. 2 on the clock. Davis from long range.
When he's defending, Siakam is just all over you. He's got great footwork and fast hands. You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
Pass to Siakam. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Siakam's got 7 points in the game.
Smooth reverse. He knew just what he was doing there.
Here's Christie. Now Washington. Nesmith covering. It's stolen by Halliburton. He goes up. Ooh, Halliburton leaving no doubt.
Talk about self-service. Halliburton doing it all by himself that time.
Here's Irving with the drive. And he lays it up and in. Irving's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Plays like that, so easy for him.
Back to Bryant. 3-pointer, Halliburton. The Mavericks pull it in. 55 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. That shot off. Oh, nice D from Nesmith. Here's Bryant. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. 5 points in the game.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Irving, that's good.
You know, this is simply what Kyrie Irving does. Get buckets against defenders. He's a bucket maker.
Back to Bryant. Siakam, right side. Goes up. And Bryant with a nice bucket inside. And the Pacers lead by 6.
Man, we talk about Siakam's versatility. Well, there it is. Nice pass.
Pass to Edwards. Now here's Davis. Easy 2 for AD.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat. Oh,
hey, how about big that? Big time right there. Big time.
Woo. And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, this is the way they play. And a confidence there, not a...
48.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Mavericks trail by 6. And there's the call on Spencer Dinwiddie. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Back to McConnell. Pass to Nesmith. Outside for McConnell. This one for 3. Sinks it from distance. McConnell's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Now here's Lively. Here's Dinwiddie. Back to Lively. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Indiana.
I mean, they played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
Shepherd, that's good.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to them at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Dinwiddie left side. Oh, sweet move. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Hey, props to Dinwiddie there. I mean, Spencer, the closer he gets to the rim, the more dangerous he is.
McConnell outside. To the wing on the left. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Indiana leading by 11. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Siakam. Halliburton on the wing. Mathurin with the ball. Fires the 3. Gafford grabs the miss. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Here's Irving. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Irving's got 9 points here in the second half. Halliburton outside. Siakam outside. Buries it from 3. And the Pacers lead by 12.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little 3-happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
Pass to Gafford. Shot clock at 6. Thompson, no good. It's stolen by Irving. Now here's Davis. He's covered by Mathurin. And the call will be against Benedict Mathurin. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Irving with it. Out to Thompson. Pass to Washington. On the wing, Davis.
2 minutes.
Another shot. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam.
You know, when trying to defend Davis, the combination of size and quickness he has is a problem. Hard not to foul.
Second free throw, no good. And the Pacers started last season all offense, Grant, but even they knew that would not be sustainable.
Yeah, Coach Carlisle prodded them to at least get to average on the defensive end. And there's no question they have the tools to do it.
And here's Davis. He'll bring it up for Dallas. A 12-point game. Out of bounds. It'll be Pacers ball.
It's one thing to get outplayed, but when you're giving away possessions like this, it makes it even more tough.
Pass to Halliburton. Over to the wing. Back to Mathurin. Takes the three. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Dallas now, time running out. Outside Irving. Jacks up a three. The Mavericks rebound. Clock at 6. There's Davis with the three. The Pacers pull it in.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Pacers.
When you look at their assist totals, you can see why it was easier for them to score. The ball was really popping tonight.
And good things seem to happen when you're patient and willing to make the next pass. Their offense has flowed really well.
And we've come to expect these kinds of strong games from Pascal Siakam.
I have to say, he was totally unleashed tonight. Flying up and down the court, helping out however he could. He made a big impact on both ends. This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Thompson outside. From deep. Takes a three. Pascal Siakam with a rebound. Oh, got a piece of it. Irving for three. Siakam pulls down the board. From deep three-point land. That shot off the mark. And so Indiana takes this one by a big margin. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you...
We have an interconference affair lined up for you today as the Dallas Mavericks come in for this one. We're in the Motor City as the Detroit Pistons plan to take advantage of home court. Bringing you another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. Dallas moving it around. And they will call over the back on the play. And on paper, Greg, this might seem like a potential blowout, but anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, We see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
Now, Ivy, after the missed three from Klay Thompson. Pass to Duren. And the rejection by Gafford. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. The Mavericks shooting their first free throw of the game. Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
Here's Gafford. Another shot. He takes it up and lays it in.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. It's a three-point game.
Well, I tell you what, there's a little bounce to Beasley's game. This fella, he can get off the ground and elevate on you.
Irving double team. Right side Davis. To the middle. It's hauled in by Stewart. Beasley left side. Shakes him. And it's Beasley finishing it off.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
You really don't want to allow him to get too comfortable, but even with stifling defense, he's going to still find a way to get it in the basket.
Got a piece of it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. Here's Thompson. Schroeder outside. Pass to Fontecchio. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
You have to respect Schroeder's speed and try to cut him off. But when you do that, it leaves room to pitch it to the roller.
That one drops for him. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And Greg, for longtime Pistons fans, that Bad Boys era was so special.
I mean, Detroit's a tough, hard-working town, and those teams did have great talent led by Isaiah Thomas, but it was their physical, intimidating style of play that made them the Bad Boys.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thank you very much. Anthony Davis broke his defense down for me. He said, I can block shots, switch on to anybody, guard the pick and roll, I can guard the post, I can guard the pin down. So that's my ability. My ability defensively is to do everything. Kevin?
And he does everything. David, thank you so much. Greg, you love this topic more than anyone. When you think about the best ball handlers of all time, where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
And here is Hardaway. The kick out to Cunningham. Pass to Duren. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Ivy. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Dallas. They trail by 1. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Now, here's Ivy. He's covered by Thompson. Pass to Cunningham. 55 seconds left to play here in the first. 6 on the shot clock. Puts up a 3. That one's in, his first shot this game.
You can play Cunningham on the ball, off the ball. He's really a generational talent partly because of his versatility.
Gafford misses.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
To the inside. Here's Hardaway. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Far from just a perimeter threat now, Tim Hardaway Jr. is also capable of converting inside.
Pass to Ivy. Back to Cunningham. Tries the spin move. Here we go. And so it's the Detroit Pistons with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Back right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Pistons?
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
If you mess with my girl,
Isaiah Stewart
I'm gonna be the one to bring it to you.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
With my girl, I'm gonna be the one to bring it to you.
Cloak loose. Beasley with the steal.
Well, that was a superb read defensively. He jumped right into the passing lane the instant the ball left the passer's hand. Great idea to pull up and take the transition 3 there. The D was in position to block his path to the hoop if he took it inside.
And finished off by Lively.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Well, you look at these role players the Mavs have, Clark. They've done a great job.
They really have, Kevin. I mean, the front office identified who the players were that could best play with their core star. Needed defenders and guys that could catch and shoot the 3. They went out and loaded up the roster with those perfectly fitting role players. Simply found the open man there because he read the defense. Well done by Davis.
It's Schroeder with the drive. Here's Stewart. Schroeder, left side. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
And that's a foul called on Malik Beasley. That's his first foul. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Over to the left wing. Pass to Irving. Some nice passing here by Dallas. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Irving's got 5 now.
That is the signature of Irving. He is an incredible finisher near the basket.
For 3, Beasley. And Lively pulls it down. Mavericks trailed by 5. To the paint. Here's Davis. And the layup's good off the glass.
When he's at his best, Davis is in attack mode, getting to that rim and playing with power down low.
Now Schroeder. Still scoreless. Inside. Here's Stewart. Makes it off the glass. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
There's Schroeder following the 3-point basket by Dallas. And it's Fontecchio missing. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Outside for Davis. Pass to Washington. Here's Lively. Here's Thompson. Thompson gets it inside.
Known as a shooter, Thompson's size allows him to score inside as well.
Right wing. .132 left in the first half. 6 to shoot. Here's Holland. Anthony Davis with the rebound. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Obviously, the Pistons in the midst of a long rebuild. 2 seasons in a row at the bottom of the league standings. Last season, they had the worst record in this once proud franchise's history. That counts the record-setting 28-game losing streak that they had. It's pretty clear that this could be a long road back to redemption. Kevin?
Yeah, could is the operative word. This could be indeed. David, thank you. To the surprise of some, Derek Lively made an immediate impact as a rookie.
Count me amongst those folks, Kevin. I saw him in college, and I liked his potential, and I thought it would take a while longer for him to have an impact. But, boy, he has exceeded expectations in a big way. And because of his shot blocking and energy, running the floor, rim running, and the like, he's earned himself some nice minutes as a contributing player.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
Substitution on the floor.
Here's Dallas. They're on a 16-4 run right now. Dinwiddie drives in. There's 37 seconds left in the first half of the game. Pass to Davis. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Boy, he could have taken himself, but he went from good, better to best in getting the shot for his teammate.
Now, here's Cunningham. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Cunningham's got 5 points so far.
Now, how did he manage to change his shot mid-air?
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime.
Fucking douchebag.
They finish off the second quarter on a 20-6 run. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Mavericks leading by 5. Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
Yeah, they never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
Stewart with it. Now defended by Exum. Pass to Stewart. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Thompson from long range. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Here's Marshall. Scoreless thus far. Here's Davis. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Down low. Lively. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dinwiddie.
Exactly what you've come to expect from Dinwiddie, a true combo guard who'll spread it around for you.
It's Beasley on the wing. Anthony Davis grabs the miss.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
And finished off by Lively.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Takes a three. Detroit, no good that time either.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet. And you know he's finishing when he gets that close. Count it.
Here's Exum. Oh, that's blocked. Here's Thompson. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Mavericks leading by 11. To the inside. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Nice ball movement by Detroit. Stewart. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Pass to Davis. Ignoring the contact, Anthony Davis.
And I tell you what, AD is able to brush off those defenders with ease because of how strong he is. That's what they call waiting room.
Here's Holland. Trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him. And Lively pulls it down. Here are the Mavericks now. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. And stolen by Thompson. Jumps up. And the dunk by Stewart.
Absolutely locks down on the defensive end. Thompson creating offense now with that defense.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. So it's both teams making substitutions here. 1:25 left to play here in the third. To the middle. Here's Gafford. Good on the bucket.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
The Mavericks shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
And those aren't the kind of numbers they can afford to repeat throughout this season.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
And using that quickness to maneuver around the paint that time. What a play from Ivy.
Here's Thompson following the bucket by the Pistons. And it's Washington missing. Pistons trailed by 15. Pass to Duren. Rebounded by Gafford. Now the Mavericks with it. They're on a 16-6 run. Inside. And here is Washington. There's 21 seconds left here in the third quarter. Out to Thompson. 5 on the clock. With the shot. And it's Washington missing. Pull-up jumper. Here's Cunningham. And he makes good on the layup. Cunningham's got 7 points.
You got to love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Mavericks lead by 13. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the 4th quarter. And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Pass to Fontecchio. Back to Schroeder. There's the drive. Stewart in the corner. Schroeder outside. Hits the three-point bomb. Schroeder's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for the Pistons. Thompson right side. The tray. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. And the Mavericks lead by 13.
Love the response from Thompson there. You knew it was going to be about payback for him.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Detroit making a switch here. Like we were just talking, P.J. Washington has improved his defense, hasn't he?
He really has been intentional about getting better at that end of the floor. And, you know, he always had a good foundation for potentially being an outstanding defender, but then he put the work in. You know, he does a great job with his positioning. He's got excellent positional size, and because of all of that in his work, he's a versatile defender now that can make an impact at that end of the floor.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And here's Schroeder following the three-pointer by Kyrie Irving. Here's Reed. Drops in the tray. Reed's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
For the Pistons. And we're around 2 minutes into the 4th quarter here. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. Pistons trailed by 13. To the paint. Here's Jordan. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham.
That's just good fundamentals from Cunningham. When a guy is that open, you got to get it to him.
To the wing right side. Poked away. Duran with it. He's picked up by Irving. Moving it up. And slam dunk by Harris.
Not settling for the layup. Sometimes you got to go strong, and Harris gets the chance to stuff it there. He didn't let it slip by him.
3, Marshall. That one, no good. Detroit with the ball. 9-point game. 16 feet away. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Oh, and the jam by Marshall.
Boy, an excellent passer for a big man. P.J. Washington's floor awareness, impressive.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
There's 1:59 left in the 4th quarter. Outside Hardaway. Banked in off the glass.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. Good on the three-point shot.
Well, he's a stretch forward now with a dangerous outside shot. Washington loves letting that one fly from there.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down, hard, and simple.
And that one, good.
Yeah, Thompson can be fast and nimble on the drive, catching him unprepared.
At the elbow, it's Harris. Count it, good.
The entire defense was frozen foot. Nobody picked up the shooter.
Mavericks leading by 10. And Gafford throws it down.
Hey, when Irving is creating for others, he's even more difficult to slow down.
Here's Duren. And the rejection by Gafford.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Mavericks.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.